4-3 Liverpool. What? 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 Right, first things first. Let's talk about the defence. Well, on the commentary, at some point, Gary Neville turned around and said, if you're playing with Alberto Moreno, you may as well be playing with 10 men. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. Watching Simon Mignolet and Alberto Moreno try and play it out from the back is like watching it's like watching Die Hard 5. You want it to be like the original, you want it to be awesome, but you know that it's absolutely shit. You watch it, it's bollocks, and it just doesn't work. It's not nice, it's not good, it's not enjoyable to watch. That was the exact same thing right here. Now, we were spared absolute destruction because you have to think that Arsenal weren't having... I'm sorry if the camera's shaking, by the way. I'm shaking quite a bit. So, anyway... They were missing quite a few people. They were missing Olivier Giroud. They obviously started with Sanchez up front, Walcott on the wing, Iwobi on the other one. And, well, it kind of went exactly nowhere near how I thought this game was going to go. I thought we were going to get a 2-1 victory. I thought we were going to be a little bit comfortable. We were not comfortable whatsoever. No way. That first half was fucking shocking. It's unbelievable how you can take one first half over here and take the second half over here and look at... It's like two completely different games with the same fucking players. I don't understand it. It's unbelievable. It made for one hell of an entertaining match, probably for a neutral. But I'm sat here when they go 5 minutes extra time and I'm looking at it going, what? 5 minutes extra time? Are you fucking serious? You sat there, I'm like, I've chewed out, like, most of my nails are already gone anyway. There's looking for little bits of skin that'll come off. Fucking hell. I just, unbelievable. Right, let's kick it off with the first goal. Moreno gives away a penalty, and it was ridiculous tackle. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I've said it time and time again on transfer talk videos and stuff like that. He is not a defender. He's not a defender. He's too concerned with getting that ball and running forward. Turn him into a winger or fuck him off. Misses the penalty. Walcott steps up, misses the penalty. But then 68 seconds later, he comes back and he bends one in onto the far corner at bottom. And it was a pretty good goal, actually, but very, very poorly defended, as was pretty much us. This was like going back and watching the Dortmund match. It was just ridiculous. It really was. But then cometh the hour, or cometh the 45 minutes, cometh the man. We get a free kick from 30 yards out, and they're saying, oh, this could just be outside of Coutinho's range. And I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, it very well could be. Oh, is he going to go for it? Is he actually going to go for it? And then fucking hell, he curls this ball up and down over the wall and then just straight in, top left-hand corner, and I'm fucking buzzing. Like, I nearly recorded my reaction for it because I was just like, I actually gave myself a headache. Which I've still got right now after all the celebrating we've done. God's sake, go in. Very, very fortunate at half-time that we go in 1-1. We were so fortunate. Let's not take that for granted. Then we come out in the second half, and I'm thinking, well, hopefully we can just like kind of, you know, we can keep a lid on things, hopefully go forward and score a couple of goals. So what happens is Wijnaldum picks the ball up on the other side of the box, on the left-hand side, far side of the box, curls it over the rest of the defence. Lallana slots it in, and I'm just like, that's a good start. I'm on my prediction. It's 2-1. Excellent stuff. Then, not so long after that, probably another 7 minutes after that, Coutinho comes in and just somehow shins it in, like from across like a 0-0, a triple circle tap, triple tapper on a FIFA game, right? Nathaniel Klein does that, bang. Philippe Coutinho gets it in 3-1, and I'm just like, yep. Oh, I'm happy with this. I'm quite okay with this. I'm not having a problem with this. Then another 9 minutes passes, and all of a sudden, Lallana passes the ball to Mane. Mane takes that ball, goes past one, goes past another, and curls it top left past Petr Cech. And I'm just like, yep, I'm a fan of this. Yep, I'm quite happy about this. This is awesome. How can it be so different? It's like having two different Liverpool teams all the time. How can this be happening? And then obviously, like, pretty much straight away, Oxlade-Chamberlain comes on and makes his difference, and he scores a pretty good goal off a deflection. Mignolet's just like, he put his hands out like this, and I'm just like, mate, could you not have put your body in the way of it? Please. Just one time. That'd be really decent of you. Really. Honestly. But they go, that's it. 4-2, and I'm still thinking, well, 4-2, we're still pretty comfortable. We've just got to ride out the rest of the second half. So 10 minutes later comes and Callum Chambers just he just headers it in past our goal, and I'm like, shit, 4-3. I'm not exactly loving this. This isn't very good. This isn't very good at all. No, come on. Let's just ride out the rest of the game. Brought Kevin Stewart on late on to replace Wijnaldum, who Wijnaldum did have a pretty good game, let's be honest. And Origi had come on by this point as well. He was having a bit of a sniff, but not really doing much. Alberto Moreno was doing his best to concede possession against us and to give it to the opposition and just basically gift them a draw. But we held out. That extra 5 minutes at the end of time was painful. That was honest to God painful. Like, it really was. Like, because I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it to go, and it's 4-4. Yeah, it's 4-4 at the Emirates. And I'm just like, fuck you. No, it wasn't. It was 4-3 to Liverpool. Now, why am I not going to turn around and say this could be our year? We do this too many times. We come out with victories like this, and it's a very good victory. It's highly entertaining. But what does it highlight for us? Highlights that we need the likes of Sacco coming back. We need Matip back in the team. We need Karius back in goal. We need those. When we were playing those in pre-season, they were pretty fucking solid. I need Milner back at Albert, like in left back. I don't want, unless he's going to try playing Moreno up front somewhere, which who's he going to displace? Nobody. Not in my opinion. No way. I want Milner back there. He's way more solid, will run more tracked runs, and he'll just actually defend, which is the main job he's actually meant to do. Everybody else looked pretty okay. Klein had a pretty good game, but it is mainly defence for me. You cannot go 4-1 up in a game and come 4-3 and then win the game and be ecstatic about it. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I am happy, but we have so many defensive frailties against what was an understrength Arsenal team to some extent. It really was. You know, they had, you know, two non-senior defenders in their defence, but they still had Petr Cech in goal. We managed to get 4 goals. We had Lovren, who featured for us a lot last year. Klavan, who will probably feature while Sacco and Matip aren't in the team. Experienced people. Mignolet, experienced at letting goals in, like putting his hands in the right place, and then it's just like all of a sudden there's a circle that just appears about here, and his hand just fucking disappears because the ball's gone through it. I don't know how it happens. This is why we brought in the reinforcements, and I'm hoping that those guys can come back in very, very quickly. Otherwise, we're fucked. In a word, we are fucked. Like, there are teams that are way more clinical. Let's look at Man United that played as well today. Very, very clinical when they got the ball. Very solid in defence. Got one of the best goalkeeper in the league. Fucking hell, in the world as well. You know, they've got a pretty solid defence as well. Eric Bailey's looking all right. You've got Chris Smalling's looking pretty good. They've got very solid defence all over. Luke Shaw coming back in as well, doing a good job. Obviously their midfield, ridiculous. You've got the rest of the teams as well, like Chelsea, that are going to put up a fight in defence. You cannot rely on outscoring your opponent with our fucking defence. You just can't. It's not possible. It just isn't possible. Unless we get Sturridge back firing, Origi up there as well, scoring goals, game after game. Mane scored, obviously, a very good goal. Need that to continue. Lallana chipping in with goals as well. We can't just have this being a one-off. We have to attack every single game like this from now on until our... even when we've got our defence and Mignolet and our goalkeeper sorted, but you know what I mean. It is a positive to take out of this is the fact that we won, but that is really the only positive, and we scored the goals. The goals were very good, but our defence is fucking shocking. Really is fucking shocking. We were lucky we weren't punished more, honestly. That is my honest opinion about it. Probably, I can't say unfortunate to Arsenal because, you know, they knew what they were coming up against. They knew how they should have probably set up their team, and unfortunately for them, fortunate for us, we went through and we did tear their team apart in the second half, and it really was a wake-up call for Arsenal. They are probably looking at maybe... Giroud will be coming back, no doubt, pretty soon, I imagine, but they have to have a backup for Giroud. They really have to have a backup or someone that's actually competing for Giroud and maybe taking that place. People are saying that Arsenal don't want to spend money on Alexander Lacazette. Why do you not want to spend the money on Lacazette? He scores goals. He guarantees you goals. Yes, people are saying he's not done it in the Premier League. He's not done it in the highest league. Fucking hell. Take Ibrahimovic. He'd never done it in the Premier League. He's come over and he's frigging doing it. Give them the chance and they'll probably fucking do it. With the talent they have in that midfield and the talented striker that they would have in Lacazette, and you have Sanchez and you have Walcott or Iwobi on the wings, it makes sense. Go out and get a striker. Otherwise, they're going to come up short again this year. They will probably get top 4, but they'll probably come up short once again. Anyway, what are your thoughts? I've literally just spouted on for 10 minutes. I don't even think I'll fucking edit this video either. I've just spouted on for 10 freaking minutes. What are your thoughts on the game? How positive do you feel? How negative do you feel about some of the parts of our game as well? Let me know what you think in the comments. Arsenal fans, how are you guys going to get ready for your next week? What are you wanting to do in the transfer market? Or what do you want to happen? What do you think will happen? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like on this video. It really helps me out so much. Thank you so much for watching as well. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I will catch you later.